How to create boss, part 3. Use parameters as shown in video. All links gonna be in description. Today we going to learn how to apply and hook sounds for exact model, for example, footsteps. So, let's begin. Today I gonna use another model to make everything from scratch. We don't need Hammer today, but we need 3 new softwares, Blender or Half-Life Model Viewer and Crowbar. First, you have to download Blender Source Tools to apply model porting into Blender software. Next, download Crowbar, which allows us to do main manipulations with model. Now you have to find where your model is, just copy a path from Hammer. Then, go to Models and in Fast Search find your model. Here is it. Copy all model files and then paste them in separate folder. I also recommend you to create 2 folders named Compiled and Decompiled. Now, launch our Crowbar tool to decompile the model. Then, go to Setup Games and choose every file which is needed. They're all located in Team Fortress 2/bin except HL2.x which is in Team Fortress 2/ folder. Drag your MDL file into Crowbar, and Setup Output folder where your QC would be. QC is configurable file for source to make model work. Once you did that, open QC by Notepad. Now find our animation which you want to add sounds to, and write everything as shown. Replace wood.step anything that you want, but we would need this name later. Okay, to set up in which time we have to apply footstep, we have frame set up. As you can see there, in 2 lines rotate 2 numbers 17 and 41, that was frames when boss is stepping. To find it, we should open our Blender of Half-Life Model Viewer. Then, go to Edit, Preferences, Add-ons Install, and choose Archive which you downloaded and press Export add-on from File, do not extract files. Now, find it and enable. Now click on File, Import, and choose our SMD. Oh my god, look at this boy. Now you have to import animation, do everything as well in your animation folder. In my case it would be walk.smd. In lower part of Blender, you see slider, move it and find your frame when you want to add sound to. In my case, it would be 17 and 41. Now when you find out your frames, close down Blender and go to our QC file. Then, replace frames which you need. That's actually all, but if you watched until this part, I want to teach you a very easy way of how to find frame which you need for your model. To do so, open HLMV.x in your bin folder. Once it opened, click File, Load Model, and choose Model what you need to find frames. Now, change speed to very low value, choose animation of walk and try to find your frame. If you find out your frame and wrote it into your QC, then compile it. To do so, open your Crowbar tool, click Compile button and drag Ready QC into Crowbar, and choose Export folder. After compile, drag Models folder into your TF folder. Now we have to set up level sounds.txt file. It should be located in maps/folder. Important thing is to rename text file as your map performs. Example, my map name is boss tutorial, then do text file name as boss tutorial evil sounds.txt. Then open it and add these parameters. Also there are showed a volume of sounds, 150 dB is most loud sound. As you can see, there are also wood.step which we wrote in QC, row to action which you wrote it into your .qc. In waveline, set up a sound file to play when boss is doing step. Important, the file should be WAV 16-bit, or your sound won't play.